obviously last year was the last game of the season, kind of. We almost had I don't want to say storybook year because we all expected it, but no one else did. So it just kind of hurt for the season to end on that note. I think for us, knowing that we can kind of come back and bounce back from this, it doesn't make it hurt as much. But I mean, obviously, it's still similar loss. It still hurts pretty bad.
Trace at 38-27 with the field goal to make it 38-27. Did you think that would be enough?
No, I didn't think that would be enough. I knew we'd have to get another stop. There's still plenty of time on the clock, so I knew we'd have to get a stop and probably have to, go down, at least get another field goal or put points on the board. And we had a chance to. We get a turnover. We just weren't able to take advantage of that drive after we got the fumble recovery.
James kind of openly wondered afterwards about the 4-minute offense, whether it's rather than running the ball, sticking with the pass. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, we talk about it all the time, and that's something that we feel is, we should just stick with our identity and what we do. I mean, obviously the coaches felt that we could, give the ball to Saquon, and we feel he's the best player in the country, and be able to make plays and get a couple first downs and milk the clock away. Obviously, they kind of had a game plan and were able to kind of get a big stop, big loss of yards on the first play, and then from that point be able just to pin their ears back and attack. And they got us there. Obviously, we'll have to go back and look at 4-minute. That's something that over our years has been a struggle for us. So whether it's just treating it like any other situation, and maybe treat it like 2 minutes, just because we've been solid in 2 minutes, just go down and do what we do, run our offense, or if it's maybe we need a little bit more work in 4-minute situations in practice, just so we can get used to kind of playing against the mentality. I want to say with our backs against the wall, but the defense's backs against the wall, and us kind of having to keep pushing, and that's where you really got to grind out yards. So I think there's a couple of different ways we can look at it. We'll get back in there tomorrow, talk about it, and be able to kind of formulate a plan for that.
Trace, how much will you rally around the fact that you're not out of it? I mean, you still have a lot to play for, and as we saw last year, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, anything can happen. I mean, for us at this point last year, we thought, hey, maybe we have a chance at the Rose Bowl, and then by the end of the year, we had a shot at the college football playoff. I mean, teams lose, upsets happen, but we just gotta, now, like I said, we don't control our own destiny, but we can focus on the only things that we can control, which is coming in each day, working harder than ever, playing harder than ever on Saturdays, and doing whatever it takes to get wins from here on out.
Do you think there is a level that you can work harder to now, knowing this feeling, or have you already kind of maxed that out?
No, I think we're working really hard as a team. I think stuff like this gives you a little extra little bit of motivation that, if you're sore, if you're, if you're tired, it gets rid of that mentality. It's all right. I need to put all that aside, whatever is in my head. When I come to the Lash Building, when I come to practice, that's the one thing I focus on. You can't be worried about being sore and just doing little things. I mean, kind of said a little bit earlier, it was matchups like this, top 10 matchups. The margin of error is so small that I mean, really, it's who's doing the right thing Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Those are the nights that really make the difference from teams. It's not always just Saturday during the game. I mean, it's through the entire week of preparation. So being able to kind of have this motivate us to do the little things better throughout the week, be able to eliminate that margin of error.
2 more for Trace.
Trace, going back to the 4-minute offense, you said it's something that maybe you guys could work on a little more, because that's what James said too. That's been problematic in the past. How often do you guys work on that in practice? I mean, is it part of your everyday stuff? Is it every couple of days?
It's a situational type deal. Kind of we'll come out in practice, and coach puts all these situations out there: 2-minute, third down, red zone, backed up, 4-minute. He tries to rotate as much of those in as possible. There's a lot of situations that can happen, so it's hard to cover them all. But we might see a couple more 4-minute periods in practice now. We got to hold on to the ball for 3 minutes to kill the clock all the way out. So, I mean, there's a couple different ways we can look at it from an approach standpoint. We'll definitely talk about it tomorrow. Coaches will meet on it, kind of decide what they feel is the best way, and then as players, we just got to kind of have that mentality in a 4-minute that we need to go and get the job done.
What was it like dealing with all the momentum swings, or was there that big of a factor?
I mean, I wouldn't say that was really that big of a factor. We did a pretty good job all night, and they'd score, we'd answer. Kind of go back and forth with that a little bit. So I think we did a pretty good job handling the momentum swings throughout most of the game. Obviously, towards the end, we just weren't able to make the plays and be able to kind of, when they got a little bit of momentum, we had a great opportunity to really snatch the momentum really out of the stadium. They had a turnover. We got the ball in great field position. And then, we went 3 and out, and they came out and blocked the punt. So that kind of series, I think, really was an opportunity for us that we kind of squandered away, and really had a chance to take the air out of the stadium. And then being able to block the punt just brought everything back in, and kind of that would be where I'd say the momentum kind of started to shift, and we weren't able to recover from that.
Thanks, Trace.
Thanks, Trace.
Thanks, Trace.